Alright, I want to talk about the 2025 NBA draft, specifically about what I think was the biggest steal of the night. The Spurs obviously made their huge pick at number 2 with Dylan Harper, but for me, the move that really signals the franchise's direction happened at pick 14, Carter Bryant. So the big question is, how does a player with a top 10 pedigree, a McDonald's All-American, fall that far? It all comes down to the college stats, which can be seriously deceiving. If you just glance at the box score from his freshman year at Arizona, you see 6.5 points per game, and you might just move on. And I think that's what a lot of teams did. But that's a mistake. You have to look at the context. He was on a veteran team. He accepted a role off the bench, and he still found ways to make a massive impact. Here's the stat that really stands out to me. Bryant was one of only 5 freshmen in the country to log over 200 points, 35 assists, 35 blocks, and 35 steals. That paints a picture of a guy who does a bit of everything to help a team win. The advanced numbers back this up too. His plus-minus ratings were elite. Essentially, the data says that whenever he was on the floor, his team was just flat out better, even if he wasn't the one scoring. Now let's get to the on-court profile, because this is where the potential is just off the charts. Physically, he's the prototype. 6'8" with a nearly 7-foot wingspan and a 39.5-inch vertical. He is a truly explosive athlete. His defense is what's going to get him on the floor immediately. I believe he has the potential to be an all-defensive team guy down the line. He can guard multiple positions. He has incredible instincts, and he's a disruptive shot blocker for his size. The big swing skill, the thing that will determine if he's a great role player or a legitimate all-star, is his offense. His 37% from three-point range in college is promising. The confusing part is his 69% free throw shooting. That's usually a red flag, but in high school, he was an 85% shooter from the line. My bet is that the Spurs see the college number as an anomaly and believe in his shooting form. So, what does this all mean for San Antonio? For me, this is less about drafting talent and more about drafting a perfect fit. I envision Carter Bryant becoming the ultimate defensive partner for Victor Wembanyama. Think about it. Bryant is on the perimeter, using his length and quickness to lock down the other team's best scorer, funneling him towards the paint, where Wemby is waiting to erase any mistake. Bryant even said himself that playing with a guy like Wemby allows him to be ultra aggressive as a defender. That's the foundation of a truly terrifying defensive unit, especially when you add Stephon Castle to that mix. Offensively, his role will be clear. He's not being asked to create the offense. He's there to complement the stars. His job is to space the floor, hit catch and shoot threes, make smart cuts, and finish those lobs that Wemby, Harper, and De'Aaron Fox will create for him. His most likely outcome is becoming a premier role player, like a prime Trevor Ariza, a guy who starts on a championship team for a decade. But if that shot becomes consistent and he develops a bit of an off-the-dribble game, his ceiling is an OG type two-way star. So that's my take. Carter Bryant falling to 14 wasn't an indictment of his talent, it was a gift. The Spurs got a high character player with elite defensive tools who fits their timeline and their superstar perfectly. This was an absolute home run pick.